Premenstrual syndrome, or PMS, has become such a common term, it needs no introduction. It seems to give anybody a reason to ask us at any point, is it that time of month for you again? Hi, I'm Roshani Sanghani, an endocrinologist who sees people who struggle with PMS every day, and I'm here to give you some tips on how to better manage and live with PMS. PMS refers to a syndrome. Again, in the medical world, we call things a syndrome when we can't put a specific description on it and where everybody doesn't look the same. So we know that each of us as women have a different combination of symptoms for PMS. Maybe some months, even for us, are different compared to other months. In general, when you have PMS, there is a combination of 3 different types of symptoms: emotional symptoms, physical symptoms, and behavioral symptoms. What are the common emotional symptoms that come up when you're having PMS? I think everybody who lives with us knows. We can be irritable, angry, we can go into bouts of rage, feeling depressed, feeling like crying, feeling like socially withdrawing. It's basically anything where our mood seems to be off, almost gets labeled as PMS. But be careful. PMS is something that has to come in a regular, predictable way in the few days before your period. If you're feeling like that all month long, that may not be PMS. What about the physical symptoms of PMS? Breast tenderness, headaches, migraines, insomnia, irritability, upset stomach, aches and pains in your hips and your lower back, in your joints, acne breakouts, bloating, fluid retention, a little bit of weight gain. Seems to be a roller coaster of symptoms. The behavioral symptom that's most commonly seen in PMS is food cravings. Which of us in that month hasn't felt like going for a bag of chips or bread? Carrots and cucumbers just won't cut it when you're having PMS. Well, there seem to be 3 main things happening when we're PMSing. Number 1, it's the hormones. You're going through a cyclical rhythm. It's nature's way of keeping you fertile, making you ovulate every month, making you menstruate every month. Your hormone levels are crashing in the days right before your period. And that can give all this instability that feels so overwhelming at times. Some of us get by with mild PMS or almost none at all, and we don't notice when our hormone levels are fluctuating. For some of us, life almost comes to a standstill, and we need to shut down what we're doing because we're in the grips of a major PMS attack. Why is that happening? It's because your body knows that you did not get pregnant at the time of ovulation, and it's ready to shed off that lining, and it's dropping off the hormone levels for the period that's about to come. The other thing that happens when you're in PMS is your dopamine and your serotonin, the feel-good chemicals that we have, are on a lower level. So we're just not feeling as good. Our mood tends to be a bit off. And there's a chemical reason for that. The other thing that might be going on in some women is a little bit of depression. Again, if your mood is just low all month long, then in those few days right before the period, that's when you'll be more vulnerable to these mood swings. So until next time, stay tuned and stay glamorous.